Hey guys, this is Ernie and Betty from the Movie Spit podcast. Today we're going to talk about Gone Girl, a movie I personally haven't seen, just heard a lot about.
I did see it and I loved it. I thought it was great. I love Ben Affleck in it. It's one of his better roles. And Rosamund Pike was like marvelous. I love her. She's great. Ben Affleck plays Nick Dunne and Rosamund plays his wife, Amy Dunne. She disappears like on the eve of their 5th wedding anniversary.
Okay, so they're married, I take it? They're
Yes,
married?
yes, they are married. And they're having problems in their marriage, and it turns out that she disappeared, and she kind of tries to frame him for her murder. Of course, this is like spoiler alert because you know, if you haven't seen the movie.
Oh, so the wife's alive in the end?
Yes, since Ernie hasn't seen it, he doesn't know
cool.
exactly what happens.
Cool.
So, like, I was thinking, there's like 10 or even more reasons why Nick Dunne should kill his wife, Amy Dunne, in the movie.
So what you're saying is in this movie, they try to blame it on Ben Affleck's character.
Yes.
Nick Dunne, was it?
She does this elaborate plot, tries to get him framed for her murder. She even goes so far as to even think that she's going to, actually kill herself. That's how far she goes.
So you're saying is what Nick Dunne should actually do now is actually just kill the bitch.
Yes, I would fucking kill the bitch. She is such a bitch. I mean, she's a cunt. If you ever want to call, a girl a cunt, it would be her.
Have you seen the movie with Jude Law, Side Effects?
No.
No, because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. The one that she's like crazy and she does like psychiatric.
She's kind of crazy, and then this doctor, her psychiatrist provides some pills so they can cause sleepwalking, and then she kills somebody, and they try to frame it on the fact that the sleepwalking pills, so they can sue him.
Oh, her husband. She kills her husband.
Kills her husband.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he tries to frame it so she can put him in jail, and she can get like a bunch of money.
That's exactly what this girl did. She had plotted this like whole elaborate revenge thing on her husband.
A plan's got to be elaborate.
It has to be elaborate.
It can't be as simple as
the smarter you are, the worse the plan gets. It's just like she's horrible. And then of course, like I said, she's a bitch. So that's one of the reasons he should really kill her, because at the end there she says she's pregnant, and once that baby's born,
it's gonna come out with a knife itself.
He's gonna get stuck taking care of the baby. She's not gonna do anything. He's gonna be changing diapers, and he's gonna be breastfeeding the baby, and
he's gonna grow women boobs just to breastfeed.
Exactly, and he's like a lazy bum as it is, and so he better say goodbye to his video games and late night bar cruising, because he is a player.
Say goodbye to the bros.
Exactly.
Hey.
That's what he's gonna have to do, and she is a psycho. She is really, really crazy. But she's one of those evil psychos that she comes up with these plans. She does become like a murderer there towards, the middle of the movie. You know that forever he's not going to be able to get a good night's sleep. He's going to be sleeping with one eye open, thinking that this girl's going to kill him in his sleep.
Even if he gets a divorce, he's going to have some long-term PTSD type stuff. He's going to meet this one girl, and she's going to be like, you just want to kill me, or you just want to frame me for your murder. I mean, he's going to have long-term effects.
Of course.
From this. He's not going to be able to get laid anymore.
If he decides to stay with her, let's say, every little stomach ache, every earache, he's going to think it's her. He's going to think that
she poisoned the water.
Exactly.
She poisoned the water.
He's never going to be able to trust her again, because he knows her. He knows her well. He knows, that the cops can't do anything about it. He is afraid of her, and he's still, thinking about staying with her, but he can't. He really can't. So he should just kill her.
He should do the world a favor, huh? Is this one of those situations to do the world a favor? Take her out so she can't.
She's horrible, yeah. And the cops aren't going to do anything, and she already cried wolf before. So if he kills her, nobody's going to do anything about it.
You can't get arrested for the same crime twice.
Exactly. He already got arrested. It is, especially in Wisconsin, where they're from. It is some kind
the
of
cheese capital of the world. I think you can get away with murder apparently, but not stealing cheese.
No, you can't steal cheese.
Can't steal cheese. That's like a cardinal sin there.
Okay.
So she opened herself up for him actually getting her with double jeopardy.
Exactly. She did. She's like, you know what? It's like, because the police hates her.
I think the police by this point will be like, you made us work this fucking hard.
They know. They know that the local police knows that she killed this one guy. Okay. He was played by that guy on TV with
What TV show?
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, you're talking about Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, Neil Patrick Harris, her high school sweetheart, and he was in love with her and would do anything for her.
I heard you see his dick.
I don't recall. You see Ben Affleck's dick.
I heard you see
at the
his
end.
dick. You see,
Trust me, I know. You see a
also,
little
that's
bit
one
of the
thing
side.
you're like, yes, side dick.
Side
or a guy
dick,
would be like,
exactly.
side boob. Side boob. Awesome side boob.
Yeah, Ben Affleck. There's a shower scene at the end there, and he gets in the shower, and you can see his butt. He looks pretty good.
You know, Neil Patrick Harris was like, oh, yeah. He signed up for this entire movie just for the side dick.
Well, Neil Patrick Harris plays this guy that's totally in love with her and will do anything for her. She reaches out for him and to help her. He brings her to her house, to his house. He takes care of her.
They get together?
Yes. She reaches out for his help, claiming that her husband is abusing her, and he takes her to his lake cabin.
She was playing the sheep and
yes, because
wolf in sheep clothing or whatever.
Exactly. So he's helping her, and he takes her in, and he feeds her and takes care of her.
You know what Neil Patrick Harris's character was really saying? Yes, finally I can hit her again. It's time to hit it. I mean, he's like perfect time. I've been waiting all this time for this to happen. I've been playing the best friend role.
It turns out that she ends up killing him.
Oh wow, really? I didn't know Neil dies.
Yeah, he does.
Poor Neil.
Poor guy.
He dies in like half the movies he's in.
He dies, and then what she does is, she wants to go back to her husband, and that was a perfect excuse, saying that he had, kidnapped her and had her, captive. So in order to get free from him, she had to stab him while they're fucking, but that's another story.
Hey, while she's stabbing him. While he's stabbing him, she's stabbing him,
Yeah.
It's one of those things, double penetration. She wanted to be part with that double penetration or whatever.
Okay, and so then she goes back to her husband, but her husband knows that,
something's
she
been
did
going
it.
down.
He knows that because he knows her very well, and he knows how crazy she can be. Okay, so because
I think we learned something big from this movie. Don't marry a crazy bitch.
Unless you're a sociopath yourself, because he is kind of crazy.
So what makes him crazy? Because it's apparently a lot of crazy people in this movie.
Well, he doesn't know how to act around people. He really doesn't know how to act around people.
So he's socially awkward.
He is socially awkward. Like when his wife goes missing, he takes cues from his sister because his sister's the one that tells him how to behave. Because he does really strange things, like he'll take pictures and he'll smile, and he just doesn't know how to behave. He has like the Harry code from Dexter. He says his mother taught him manners when he was young, but that's really another word for Harry code. It's like because he doesn't know. Remember in Dexter how
I never watched Dexter.
Oh God, Ernie.
All right, we'll continue then.
Okay, and Dexter
we don't have to explain
was a psychopath.
I know Dexter's a psychopath who killed other
His
psychopaths.
His father, instead of taking him to a good psychiatrist and put him on meds when he was a little kid, what he did was he taught him how to kill, but only evil people.
Right.
So they called it No, there's no outlet. When he caught him killing like animals when he was little.
Yeah, don't kill animals, kill bad guys.
Right.
Batman's a sociopath, but we love him.
Yeah, he's
Dexter, apparently.
He is like Dexter. So that's what it is. Like, he's crazy like that. That's what I'm saying. He's really not, like, he really doesn't know. He's probably crazy too. He is, right? He cheated on his wife. He's like, he was going to leave her after she's been so good to him.
After she's been so good to him. All right, this doesn't sound like she's been very good.
This is before she... That's why she took out revenge. He kind of deserved it a little, okay?
All right, lovers quarrel. All right.
and there's a part there that a couple guys are in the airport and they're talking about
have no woman like a woman scorned.
Yes.
They'll have no fury like a woman scorned.
They're talking about him. They're saying that he's having twincest. Like, the only person that really gets him is his sister. You know what twincest is? Like, twins that have incest. His sister's the only one that gets him. He has no friends. He had, like, one girlfriend, and she betrayed him. Because, of course, he kept saying he was in love with his wife on national TV. So she was really hurt about that, Of
course.
So, his sister...
What are you going to say? No, I hated my wife. That's going to sound incriminating.
Of course.
I would understand if I was... I wouldn't be in one of those relationships where I'm the
You don't know until the end. Until they try to kill you.
I try not. Well, if a bitch try to kill me, it's going to go down.
You think it's a good relationship, and then, somebody comes after you with a knife.
I have a question. Medea's in this movie, isn't it?
Yes.
I heard that I saw like the poster in it.
Tyler Perry's
Tyler
in this
Perry.
movie, plays his high-powered judge. Oh, not judge, high-powered lawyer, and he takes on his case.
Okay. So Tyler Perry,
that's
not Medea?
another. Not Medea. No, he did not have a.
Whenever
dress.
I see Tyler Perry, I just assume Medea.
No. It wasn't that kind of movie. There was
it turns into a comedy halfway through it.
There were funny parts, and Tyler Perry was, really good in this because you could see it. Yeah, he was actually good. He's charming. He's like, he has a lot of sex appeal, and
There've been some questions about his how good of an actor he really is.
He might not be a great. Suit. No, of course he's not. He's making the transition to more serious movies.
That's good. I want to see him in more serious movies. I just think that he needs to be roles like the lawyer.
Yeah.
Or a judge, like you said.
Like
that'd be interesting.
Some kind of like.
Yeah, maybe a bad guy, like a Gus Fring, like.
Yeah, and the thing is, but he is like impressive because he comes out. You can tell he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's a really big guy.
Yeah, he plays a big woman.
Yeah, he plays a big.
He's a big
grandma.
Black woman. Yeah.
Well, so that's another reason to kill her. First of all, he sets up a retainer with Tyler Perry, and he has like $100,000 retainer with him.
Wow.
He didn't get to use it because the lady came back. His wife came back. So if I had $100,000 retainer for an attorney, you bet I'm gonna use it because you know that money's not coming back. He's not giving back his.
It ain't coming back. It ain't no 401k. Nah, I'm gonna use that shit. Hey, Tyler, I paid you, man.
I paid you here.
I'm gonna divorce this bitch and take the house.
Divorce, kill her, because these are reasons that he should kill her. These are all good reasons.
Well, you want to use the $100,000.
She did have life insurance. That's another good reason.
There you go.
She had taken out a big life insurance on herself and had him sign the papers, and he didn't even notice. That's one of the reasons he kind of looked suspicious.
Yeah.
Because like a few weeks or something before she disappears, she had renewed her life insurance that he had.
How much was the life insurance?
I don't know, over $1 million.
Wow, I'd kill the bitch.
Exactly.
Give me half, I'll do it.
Yes.
I'll call John Wick. He'll do it.
So he had all these things that were in his favor. So why not kill her? I mean, he's gonna get all this money. He has this guy in retainer.
She lined it all up for you. Just all you gotta do is get it done now.
So he should have just done it. He should have just killed her. And then another thing is like Ben Affleck. He was really good acting in this movie, but he's never won an Academy Award for Best Acting. And Rosamund Pike was great. She really did a really good part. Is playing like a subtle, crazy bitch.
Subtle crazy bitch. Yeah, crazy bitches tend not to be very subtle in my experience.
Well, no, she didn't just go crazy. But she was just subtly, you could tell, she was a plotter. Those are the worst.
Yeah, the quiet ones. Yeah, watch out for the quiet ones. Silent but deadly.
Exactly. Whenever something bothered her, she would just stay quiet and just look to the side, and you could tell there's something going on there, and she's trying to think of a way to get back at you. Probably not now. Probably 2 years from now. But she's not gonna let it go. She is not gonna let it go.
I think this is something we need to kind of talk about now. Even though I haven't seen the movie, but we established Neil Patrick Harris, Tyler Perry, Ben Affleck, whatever the crazy bitch's name is.
Rosamund Pike.
Yes, Rosamund Pike. Who had the best performance in that group of people? You have four actors, 4 solid actors.
Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck was really, really good. He played Ben Affleck playing Ben Affleck. It reminds me of the, early days when he was with J-Lo and he would just, kind of smile for the camera and for the paparazzis. But the problem is, Ben Affleck is probably not going to win Best Actor. He already has a couple of Oscars, but, not for acting.
For directing, was it?
Yes, for directing.
Which one?
I think it was Fargo.
The Town? I think The Town.
And The Town.
Town and Fargo, probably.
We might not be 100% correct, but that's okay.
The Town was really good.
Yeah, he was really good in that. And so
he played second fiddle to Hawkeye.
And the thing is that's one other reason that he should kill her. He's gonna be what?
Get these actresses and actors out the way.
Out of the way. She is dead,
She can't win shit.
She can't win shit. You're right. And then he's gonna be you know what? That's what it is. I'm number 1.
So do you think do you think coming into this I'm sure you've seen you've seen a lot of movies, you watch a lot of movies, that's why we do a podcast about it. But do you think he has a good shot at winning Best Actor this year?
No, I don't think he will.
Who do you think has the best shot?
John Wick. No, I'm kidding.
John Wick, best
No.
movie. We called it here. We called
No,
it
I
here.
don't know. There's still a few movies. Remember, they
Brad
usually
Pitt. You have Brad Pitt. You have
Matthew McConaughey. They usually wait till
McConaughey.
the end, and they'll probably submit a movie. I hear there's a few movies coming out at the end of the year. They're probably gonna
of
be
course.
really good.
You also have I think we're forgetting about this one. The Judge. You have
Which
Tony
I haven't
Stark.
seen. Yeah.
Tony Stark. I hear he's not gonna probably win from that,
No.
but it's a good performance. So I just thought it was an honorable mention. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It's one of those things we'll see.
We'll
I think
see,
I think
yeah,
we're
I don't
gonna.
know.
I think for the first time in a long time, I'm gonna end up watching these things, just because I'm part of a podcast.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of these award shows. I don't tend to like them.
Oh, I love them. I love them.
You know, you gotta pay for your award. You have to pay for the trophy.
Really, I had no idea.
You win the award, and then they have you pay for the trophy.
What happens if you can't afford it?
They keep the trophy. They don't give you one.
Sorry.
It's
I'm
one of those
sorry. It
things.
was a very small role, and I am from India. I can't afford my trophy.
I am from India. No, Bollywood don't pay that much. All right. Well, I guess that's it.
That's it. I
Any
mean,
final notes you want to throw in there?
yeah.
Did you like the movie? Did you really like the movie?
I really liked the movie. It was very surprising. It had it was very different from what the trailer was, and I thought it was going to be your typical thriller, mystery, crime, but it wasn't. It was very surprising, and like I said, I love Rosamund Pike. She was great, and she was very surprising. I've seen her in other things, and she plays like usually like a quiet wifey type. And this one, she was quiet, but she she was a bad wifey.
I think the other big question before we leave that has to be answered is, now, do you think this is gonna set up Batman versus Superman? I mean, just saying, it seems like a setup for it.
No, I don't
Seems like a
see
setup
how
for
it
it.
could really set up.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a nice night, day, morning, whatever time you're reading this or.
Thank you for listening to our podcast, and have a good day.
Now if I can find GarageBand. Both.